When the waters came, the world vanished. We thought the sea would be our grave. We were wrong. We thought we'd found survivors. We thought we'd found hope, but on this island, not a single light shone. We made our way into the village, drenched by the wicked seas and guided only by a single torch.
Put it out! Now! For God's sake, put it out!
So we're here in Saltmere for the first of a 12-part series. Saltmere is a large island separated from the mainland by a causeway. And right now we're going to be building our very first build on the island of Saltmere. Did a little bit of cleaning up of some pathways just to make the town a little bit more connected. You can see we've got this main pathway that leads up past the largest house through this sort of town square and then up to the last two houses. But it's here that we're going to be starting our first build. Our main character's ship has crashed into the island, and all the survivors are going to need a place to live. So here we're laying the foundations of their survival and the foundations of what will soon be a much larger town. You can see I've gone for a deep slate, a sort of cobbled deep slate base, and then spruce all the way round to form a sort of roof, and then a second level made of stone brick. This is a little bit different to my normal series as well, as I'm taking a break from that to tell this story. And this series is it's a story-focused series. Every build and every episode is mainly about the story. And it's only 12 parts, so it shouldn't go on too long. But it's providing me with a little bit of a break in the main series as well, to do a little bit of a time jump. But you can see now this build is really coming together with this second level. It's got a pretty interesting design on top. It's not just a boring rectangular level, but it's got these two winged peaks coming out of the roof, and it's got two large windows on the other sides. Of course, I had to finish off this roof section, and so I added a few more trapdoors, and then almost a little bit of a chimney on top. But I had to add a few extra details, like some glass windows, to help keep in the warmth. Overall, I think this build is looking okay. It's only the first build of the series, and there's a lot more to come. But I wanted to do some final tidying up before calling it a day. We've also got this really creepy, really foggy chasm just to the side of this building. Let's hope nothing bad happens there. So with the main build pretty much complete, I got onto the final finishing touches, just a few walls and fences to add a little bit of extra depth to the build. And then I finished it off with a lovely pathway out front. Obviously, with this being on a cliff edge, we can't just let people go out and about from the building, because they might fall down into that ravine. So I carved a pathway back into the paths we built earlier. Had a little bit of stairs, and then a dirt path connecting everything up. also added a little bit of almost like a wall or a platform surrounding it. Put in some stone bricks, and then some spruce stairs, and I finished it off with a few fences. And there we have it. That is our first build on the island of Saltmere. I guess it's almost a town hall or a hearth, similar to the starting building in the Thaldrum Vale. But it almost looks cold inside. It doesn't look as warm or inviting. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've felt uneasy with the video. That's what I've been going for. But one last story.
Remember, Smith, no light after nightfall. I know they wouldn't tell us what is out there, but that look in their eyes tells me there's something big,